Hello everybody and welcome to a game called 60 Seconds. So I've seen this game floating around for a while and I've always wanted to try it out for myself. So let's just start the new game and see what's up. Yo, I saw that there. So I know that Dolores is very freaking helpful. Yo, come here. Yo, what? Yo, my guy. Alright, get Dolores, Immediately get Dolores. Get a this. Get some soup because we need that soup. I got water, who cares? Drop this there. Alright. Let me get Timmy because I've seen him do really good stuff. Get the checkers as well. Get everything that I can. I know that I should not get Mary Jane because I just shouldn't. Give me the axe because I'm gonna need to axe somebody. What the fuck am I doing? The lock, that seems cool. Get the water. Water is really cool. I don't know why I said water is really cool. Gas mask. Oh my god, how did I not think of that? Give me that freaking flashlight as well. Might as well take a soup while I'm at it. Yo, I need soup. I need soup. I need to get the soup. Yo, throw this down there. What the fuck are you doing? Alright, let me get greedy. Come on, take. Oh my god, no. I made it. I did not make it. Whoa, fuck, I did not make that. Yo, I know Mary Jane is right here, but like, yo, we're drinking bathtub water. Oh, the medkit. Where the fuck is the medkit? Oh my god, I won't be able to get the medkit, huh? Oh my god, well, goodbye Mary Jane. I hope you just do well, I guess. Alright, so day one. I know that the medkit is really good, and I know that I need weapons to defend myself. Okay, so here's basically a breakdown of what I know. I know that the suitcase gives me an extra item, and it appears to be like the tools, like these two guys. And I need a medkit, and there are raiders, and there's a dog. Yeah, that's about what I know about this game, so that's cool. Almost all of us made it to the shelter. Almost. If only Mary Jane could have made it, man. I'm so sad and heartbroken that okay, moving on. All we can do now is start thinking of creative ways to serve our canned soup. We can't remember bringing those supplies down to the shelter, but we're not complaining. We probably should have stocked it better anyway. Good thing we grabbed that suitcase. What we found inside will definitely prove useful. We don't have that much food, no one's complaining yet. But even canned soup might become an extravagant dish quite soon. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. This is the best stocked shelter we've ever seen. You don't have to. I'm flattered. We've never seen any other one. Alright. So it's the best and worst shelter you've ever seen, technically. But we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. I mean, it looks like it. Alright, so I know that you have to feed them every 5 days as well. So you don't get any food. Nobody does. Alright, day 2. Ted's starting to grow a beard and we really have nothing. Alright, nobody gets anything. Let's prepare to scavenge. Someone is at the door. We're a bit scared, but it may be a friendly face of an American soldier. Should we open? Dude, on day 2, I mean, we've got nothing to lose. Let's just open. If it's something, then it's something, right? I think we just got, like, robbed. We definitely got robbed. Oh, they gave us something, and they gave us disease as well. Turned out it was a nice mysterious fellow in a weird suit. He gave us some suit cans. This will help us survive for the next couple of days. That's pretty good, but Dolores is sick. What's up? Opening that hatch was a bit risky. It seems it gave us some awful sickness. That coughing is driving us crazy. Dad needs water to survive. Dolores can't remain in this thirsty for long. I mean, I don't think she's thirsty for water. She's been thirsty way before the apocalypse. Dolores came down with a sickness. Alright, Timmy has been talking about nothing other than water. He should drink some. Alright, who should go outside? Well, if you want water, you better go get yourself some water and take the freaking, I don't know. I'm gonna send you out with, sure, take the axe. I don't really care, take the axe. Day 4, Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. I mean, we'll probably move on because, I mean, we've lost one child, so what's another, you know? We heard something about supply drops on the radio. This might just be what we need to survive, and it's supposed to happen near our house. Shall we go out and find out if it's really happening? I mean, hey, what do we got to lose? We're already perished and doomed and whatever, right? I hope they gave us a medkit or something. Please just give us a medkit. They gave us water into our gas mask. That was not worth it. We went to get the supplies and our gas mask got a bit damaged. Note taken, don't stand under a supply drop crate when it's falling out of the sky. Why would you do that? It's not a fucking ball. You're not gonna just catch it. The airdrop crate we found wasn't exactly huge, but it contained a few supplies that will definitely help us. Alright, yada yada yada. Give us 2 water, 2 soup. That's pretty freaking good. And I think I'm supposed to do this. So you get some, and we're either going crazy or this entire shelter is crawling with little insects, or worse, it's worse. They're spiders, and not some miniature ones, but huge, furry, very creepy beasts. We've got to do something about them. Well, I can't do shit, so we just have to live with them. I hope they like soup, because they'll be eating that very often. Timmy is not coming back yet. That's pretty concerning. We decided we could get rid of these spiders with our bare hands, feet, and whatever other body parts we could use for the lethal anti-spider attacks. Unfortunately, we've underestimated the chances, yada yada yada. Alright, we had the most curious visitors today. One of them was making the sound of a galloping horse, using a pair of rocks and hitting them against each other, while his companion was pretending to ride said horse. They claimed to be on a very important quest, seeking some magical map. Only lost their way into the wasteland. They asked permission to have a quick look. Right, as long as it is a quick look and I get rewarded for it. They're not gonna just straight up take it, right? Yeah, it was a quick look. Yo, I think Timmy's dead. Timmy's still dead. Oh my god, they gave us a freaking medkit. Yo, Dolores, you're getting the freaking medkit. So that's pretty freaking awesome. There isn't a lot of space down here, and we can smell everything. When one of the wall bricks got loose today and revealed a hole, we felt pretty sick. It is the smell coming from the hole. It is terrible. Should we investigate and remove the source of this stench? I think it's just gonna lead to sickness, but we might find some food or water, right? Yo, Timmy's not back. Timmy's been gone for decades now. And we did not get sick, but how the fuck did the radio get broken? What happened nearly gave us a heart attack. Some crazed rodent, reptile, or whatever this crazy mad creature leapt out and started jumping all over the damn shelter. It was everywhere. We couldn't catch it before we could do anything. It pushed the radio off the table. What a bitch. Alright, so today, during breakfast, we were startled when our map slid off the wall. We checked the nails holding it, but they were all firmly in place. It could be a poltergeist. Maybe we need to perform an exorcism to get rid of it. Anyway, in the wall behind the map, discovered some sort of safe. Oh, a safe. We're curious as to what treasure may be inside. Should we open it? Isn't it your own damn house? You should know what's inside, right? I think that sound means someone's back. Timmy's back. I'm pretty sure he got the good stuff, right? Timmy got 1 soup, and that's it. He did not get food or water, but alright, let's prepare a scavenge again. Ring ring, there we were, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again when suddenly a phone starts ringing from the outside. We figured it's the phone booth across the street. Should someone go answer it? Yes, Timmy, because he did not bring anything back, and he better bring something back if he wants to eat the next day. Timmy, you're letting everyone down. You know that, right? Alright, and we got nothing for that. Let's feed everybody because, you know, it's free real estate. Alright, who should go take a look outside? You know, send Ted out with the, I don't know, you could take the axe, sure. You go out with the axe. Show Timmy how it's done, because, you know, you're the bigger man, you're the father, you're the whatever. We're closed off in a tiny shelter and our supplies are very limited. If we want to survive, it's time for desperate measures. We know there's a group of elderly people hiding in the ruins of the local retirement home. They must have some supplies, and in our opinion, we need them more. The well-being of your family is the most important thing in the world, right? So you're basically suggesting that we go and rob some old people. You know what, I'm all for it, sure, go, whatever. This karma doesn't exist, right? Ted's back. And he brought back the good stuff, right? He brought back the axe, and he did not bring anything. What the hell? He genuinely did not bring anything. Yo, Ted, what the fuck? Yo, I'm gonna send either Timmy out or Dolores or someone, cause you gotta get some things. There it goes again. Noises, weird noises all the time. Are they coming from the pipes, walls? Is it something behind the door? We don't know, and it's driving us insane. We should sit down and relax, otherwise we might get paranoid. Or then use the checkerboard, I guess, cause why not? We're not gonna break it or anything, right? We're not gonna break it or anything, right? Alright, we did not break it, that's good. Dude, I need a radio so bad right now. Day 18, who should go outside? Yo, Timmy. You go out and you take that harmonica with you. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point, but we've gotta do something. We gotta make some progress, otherwise we're so screwed. Some nasty, mutated raccoon-like animal shows up at the shelter door almost every night. We try to sneak up on it, but it jumps away and hides as soon as we open the door. Thankfully, we took out the scout book with us. There are instructions inside on how to make a basic trap using a box and some string. We don't have an empty box laying around, but we do have a suitcase which could work just as well. Use it then. But why would we want to trap it? What good will it do? I don't know, but we're just gonna go with it. As soon as we heard the suitcase snap shut, we jumped outside to see what we caught. Well, the animal managed to escape, but it did leave a full can of soup behind. Thankfully, all they eat is soup. So, some door-to-door salesman found his way to our shelter. We remember him from way before the apocalypse. He came over with a bunch of leaflets and tried to convince us to join something called the Astro Citizen, but we refused. Now he just wants supplies and he says he will reveal some state secrets to us in return. That sounds like some conspiracy bullshit that I just don't want to listen to right now. We're in the middle of an apocalypse, man. Who cares if the government is with us or against us? A young singer approached our shelter this morning, encumbered by two different guitarists, a big backpack, and a weird contraption holding up a harmonica in front of his face. He asked for some of the supplies in exchange for a folk song or two. Do we share? Let me see what I have. Let me actually see what I have. Can I see what I have? Alright, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 3/4 soup. I think I can spare one can of soup. Sure, because why not? We need entertainment, right? To keep our morale high. I think that matters. Yo, he gave us a freaking radio. Our love for his music moved him so much he even gifted us a working radio. That's exactly what I need. And that's exactly what I don't have, which is a medkit. But hey, I'll take the fucking radio. I don't care. Anytime, any day. It's hard to keep track of time down here. We can't tell if it's night or day. Sleeping patterns are messed up. These terrible light bulbs are not helping us. Too bad we can't replace them. There has to be something else we can do about this. Well, there isn't. And we did acquire a radio, so we have everything we need for the ending that I'm on right now. Timmy should have returned by now. We need to face the worst possible scenario. He might not be coming back. Yo, Timmy is dead. Rest in peace, Timmy. What did I give him? I think I gave him the harmonica, so it's not something so useful. Oh, this is pretty good. A woman came by with a creature she claims is a camel, provided that camels have 5 legs. What? The animal is carrying a pack of goods for the trade. So they offer 1 for the checkers, 4 water in exchange for the radio, 2 for the medkit. You know, if it were the other way around, I'd buy the freaking medkit off of you, but I really don't need anything that you're offering right now. And honestly, I have enough water, right? I have 6 and 3/4 bottles of water. I don't really need that right now. I genuinely don't need the water right now. Why would I take it? This just doesn't make sense. Yo, Timmy, my guy, we salute you. Alright, day 25, everyone gets food. Well, not everyone, 2 people are just not here. You know, let's prepare the scavenge as well. We could use some extra supplies. The last time we went on a supply run, we noticed a damaged tank stuck in the rubble nearby. How about we send someone to investigate? Sure, Tad, you could go. Dolores could handle being alone, right? She's not gonna go crazy or anything. Day is just by herself in a bunker. Oh, there she is. There he is. The tank might have been really damaged on the outside, but we found a working radio inside and made contact with the military. They are willing to lend us a hand, but we need to have an operational radio ready for their transmission in our shelter. Well, we do, because a guy was moved because we liked his song, so that's pretty freaking convenient. Dad looks very weak. If he doesn't eat today, it might end really badly. He's still mighty tired. Man, who cares about Dad? We fed you yesterday, man. Who should go outside? Well, I wonder who. The options are just so good. Nobody's prepared to go outside. Everyone's screwed. Wait, what's that sound? Ew, something's happening and I really like it. Wait, dude. Ted hasn't recovered his energy. Dolores has rested. Ted looks very weak. If he doesn't eat today, it might end really badly. I think I need to feed Ted. You know, all signs say feed Ted, and I don't think that I can afford to just... We received another transmission from the army. They're doing a quick sweep of the area. They asked all survivors to leave markings at the nearest bus stop to indicate they're around. The markings are to be made with cards. Guess we won't be able to play poker, but You're not gonna play poker either way because we don't have freaking cards. Use cards to pinpoint location for the army. Why can't it be checkers? I mean, they could get the memo that, hey, it's checkers. I mean, it's still related to cards, right? Let's prepare scavenge because a sleazy looking trader carrying an equally scuffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal. For just one can of soup we get the bag and all of its contents. We can't see what's inside and the trader gives us angry glances every time we take a step towards the mysterious bag. Should we make a deal? Alright, let me see what I have. Let me actually just... 6. Do I make a gamble? You know what, sure. If you're not risking it, what are you doing, man? Wait, what? Is that a cat? Oh shit, we have a fucking cat now. That's pretty cool. As soon as the door closed behind the trader, the bag started to violently shake, emitting screeching hellish noises. Terrified, we backed up against the walls. When the beast finally escaped, it turned out to be just an angry house cat. The feline gave us a menacing look and promptly sat down in the corner to clean itself. Its collar says Sharikov. Is that really its name? Dad is hungry. It looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs to drink right now. You can wait one more day. And let's send out Dolores because Ted is just being a bitch about everything. Let's give her the map. You know, just so that she knows where she is going, right? Alright, now you can eat. Oh, the map is just off the wall. That looks really freaking weird. Alright, you can drink and eat. Sharikov seems to be fond of a checkerboard. Its favorite game during stretches of extreme boredom and silence in the shelter is pushing around the checker pieces off the table as it gazes intently at whoever happens to be sitting at the closest. The sound of the checkers hitting the floor every 10 seconds is getting on our nerves and we're considering taking the game away. Should we let Sharikov play with the checkers? No, why not? Let the cat be a cat, man. We found some weird mushrooms growing on one of the walls. Food shortage is no laughing matter, so maybe it would be a good idea to grab a mushroom bite or two. What's the worst thing that could happen? You know, just because I'm new, I really want to know what it does. I've never really seen this scenario, I don't think. But someone's getting sick. Of course someone's getting sick. Why would you eat wall mushrooms? They were delicious. Those were delicious. Our only concern is that they were glowing in the dark and now we are too long for the matter. Alright then, Ted is no longer hungry. Well, that's good. The cat is growling in the general direction of us and at our supplies. We're not sure if the cat drinks soup, but it's the only way we can feed it. It's the only thing on the menu today and it's up to us if we want to share our tomato weed delicacy with our pet. You know what? Why not? Feed the cat. Get the freaking cow. Yo, Dolores is so dead. Why does everyone keep dying on me? Alright, she's not dead yet. Sharikov is a fresh addition to our family, so we need to keep an eye on it, and believe it or not, just today we noticed something else on its collar. It seems to be a metal plate with an address on it, and it's not so far. Should we take a quick trip and see what's there? Sure, let's go. Or sure, let go, cause Dad's there. Yo, Dolores came back, and she did not tear up the map because she's good, right? Yeah. She brought back the map and absolutely nothing. Well. Oh shit, so the cat's gone. Alright, let's feed Dolores because she needs some of that water and soup. Prepare to scavenge, and our last expedition brought news of a vehicle parked just down the street. It looked unique, but we never got close enough to get a good look. We're almost certain it's not a bandit trap. Perhaps we should send someone over to check it out. Sure, Tad, you can go. Hopefully it just brings back some really good stuff because I'm desperate now. Yo, where's the army? We haven't made contact in days. And it's nothing. Just a whole bunch of nothing. And you know what? Tad, you got food and water. We should go outside. Tad, you can go outside as well. I feel like I want to send you out empty-handed right now. Because I'm afraid you're gonna lose something. I'm afraid you're just gonna lose something. And it's not gonna be pretty. I really don't want you to lose anything, man. We've got a lot of, you know, water and food because, like, dude, we have 7.5 bottles of water, but our soup supply could use some, like, you know, growth. We're not big fans of our strange smelly shelter, but when we started to smell something burning, we quickly realized how much we prefer that nothing is on fire scent it had before. A fire. We need to put it out and save our supplies. We don't have time to save them all. What do we save? Thankfully, I don't have to make the choice between the medkit and the radio, but it's definitely the radio. The book is so useless. The book could just burn in the fire for all I care. Oh, the shelter is burned down and the cat is there. Really? To our surprise, we found Sharkov back in our shelter this morning. We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care it appreciates, our kind hearts, optimism, or just our stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. Alright, so the army is on the radio again. They said they'll be scouting the neighborhood and clear signs of survivals are still alive. Dude, I just need some cards. I never thought that I'd be desperate for some cards. Rossi almost killed the cat. Sharkov found a tiny wire sticking out from the ceiling and pulled it out. Plaster and debris fell on our table, topped off with a big meowing fur ball. What is this thing anyway? Nobody remembers it being there before. The cat might get angry if we take away the wire. Maybe it's best to leave it be, or should we examine the wire? I mean, what could the wire be? But sure, if that's an option, I'm taking it. So that did nothing. And the agents who are spying on us now are at the door. They want to explain themselves. Should we hear them out? There were agents spying on us, and what the fuck is this? Oh, it's the tank we found earlier. I mean, sure, let them. I'm just gonna let everything happen because I'm just desperate for any progress of any kind. And that came back. Hopefully he brought back cards. Yo, Dolores is dead. What the fuck? They were agents, real life secret agents on a government mission. We saw their identity cards briefly. They weren't listening in on us. It was the cat they were interested in. They made a request too, wanting us to aid them with some of their top secret missions in the future. If we do that, they promise they will extract us to a government safe house full of supplies and donuts. Hopefully they come back soon with more information. Are we gonna talk about what happened with Dolores? Ted safely returned from his voyage. Yo, what the fuck happened to Dolores? She just flunked? Yo, Ted, my guy. There's no way we can send Ted out there in his current state. On our way back from our last expedition. I mean, on Dolores' way back from her last expedition, as she was crawling to the bunker because she apparently fell in as a skeleton. Or she just decided to take a seat before she died. Alright, we got a gas mask, that is pretty good. Alright, Ted, it's just you and me, I'm just gonna feed you because I can. Our favorite radio station stopped broadcasting. When we tried other frequencies, we found nothing but static. Are all the stations gone? Maybe we should tinker with the radio. Sure, tinker with the radio, break it. We saved it from the fire, we might as well break it ourselves, right? It broke, didn't it? Fucking dude. We lost the radio. Are you for real? We didn't pack any razors when we came down to the shelter, and now some of us can be confused with a Sasquatch. Yes, some of us, all of us that are in the shelter right now. Alright, so you wanna use the axe to shave your beard? Sure, use it, I don't care. We're not gonna break the axe, right? You're not that careless. You can't physically break the axe if you wanted to. Oh look, he looks more human now. That's pretty good. Alright, as we were about to start our book club discussion on the only book we've all read, the phone book. Wow, that's a pretty sad book club. We were interrupted by a rapid knocking at the door. We found out it was a group of refugees who survived the blast just like we did. They were doing much worse than us and begged us to provide with any water, food, or medical supplies we could spare. Alright, so I could spare some water, so I don't know. I have 8 bottles of water. What's one? And I'm only one person. Let's just be nice to them. Maybe I get a good ending if I do this. It's not for the good karma though. Mostly. Not mostly. Oh, I don't know, man. Just fighting my moral self right now. Using high-tech setup involving paper cups and yards of string, the agents rang in with our next top secret mission that will surely land us in the VIP bunker very soon. They want us to go on one successful expedition and write down what we saw in the journal. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? Let's do that then. Our only hopes of survival. So let's just go there. Alright, let me feed Ted because I forgot to feed him. So this is what it's come down to. Sitting idly in the shelter with very few supplies and a growing sense of impending doom. If only there was something we could do about it, like breaking into our neighbor's shelter. We know the lock is broken and we saw her restocking the shelter before the bomb fell. Should we go and check it out? She and her children probably didn't make it there, right? I really have a bad feeling about this. Use cards and await further instructions. Alright. I really have a bad feeling and I'm not really in dire need of supplies right now. If I were more desperate, I would have gone for it, but I'm just not gonna go for it. Let me see what's up. At breakfast, we heard a knock on our door. It was a man with a rather excessive number of arms. He had told us his group was having a hard time finding supplies. Wherever they'd go, they'd got shot at first sight and asked questions later. It's probably because of their appearance. The friendly mutant presented us with an offer. In exchange for some supplies, his folk would escort us on our next expedition and make sure we come back home safely. Honestly, I have water to spare, right? I'm pretty sure that I have water. So I'm just gonna give him some water. I can't give him food, but I can give him water. Let's prepare to scavenge. We were admiring the radioactive landscape when we saw a young woman dressed in ragged camo clothing. She had a nasty looking rifle, but she hailed us a polite enough manner. She claims to be a hunter, tracking down a big mutated spider. She ran out of ammo and told us if we were able to help her out, she would pay us back in a while. I don't even know why I have the ammo, take it. Unless it's for the gun, isn't it? The other day we heard a quiet knock on our door, but when we opened we only found a suitcase on the doorstep and there was no one around. It isn't a signal, but it sure looks like it's meant for us. Should we check what's inside? Sure. What can I do? I can't even go out to scavenge. This is my only method of acquiring any form of supplies. Hopefully it's a medkit. It's not a medkit. It looks like it made me more sick. Inside the suitcase we found some soup, but yuck, it expired a long time ago. We're not feeling very well. Some of us spent the whole morning using the bucket in the corner. We're not accepting anonymous gifts ever again. Alright, so here, wash it down with some actual water and some soup. Alright, so nothing here. Man, I wish it was the other way around. One bottle, I would so pay that for the playing cards. I really need playing cards, man. I've never thought that I'd be this desperate for playing cards, but here I am. Clearly we are trustworthy after our last successful mission. As the agents came back with another request, we are to generously provide either a couple soup cans or some water bottles for an agent in the field. They'll take care of the delivery. In return, we'll be given an encouraging pat on the back and the promise of a better future in a safe government shelter. I don't know, should I do it? I mean, 4 bottles is a lot. You're asking a lot, but like, yeah, I should give them. It looks like I should give them the bottles. Let me just take them. Who is that? Yo, I'm dead, aren't I? Well, this is a tragic ending. Did he die of starvation or sickness? Dad's wounds were too serious to left untreated, and the infection took Dad's life. Fuck. And this just updated, man. This was... Oh, it's like a nice little summary of what happened. That's pretty cool. Alright everybody, so this is the second run and we found a padlock down here, which is pretty cool. Everything's so good for now. This is insane. We keep finding spiders everywhere. They are in our soup, our water. We swear some of them keep coming back and they are bigger every time we see them. Can't go on like this. It's time to wage war on these spiders. I think this could lead to poison, so book, smash them. Just put the book to use. Wait, what? How the fuck did I die? Wait, what? Oh my god, this is the saddest run I've ever had. So we always knew the books were precious. They are a perfect weapon for waging total war on the insectoids of any kind. Fear will keep these spiders in line. Fear of the scout handbook. While chasing them around the shelter, we found a misplaced water bottle. That was a good hunt. Good, we gained a water bottle. Timmy should have returned by now. We need to face the worst possible scenario. He might not be coming back. Too many days without water took... Huh? What? Huh? What? Excuse me? I forgot to feed them. And Timmy just did not make it back, you know. Alright, we've got the whole family gathered up and everyone's happy. And we found a book. That's pretty nice. That's pretty neat. This time I won't forget to feed them. I will not forget to feed them this time. We're either going crazy or this entire shelter is crawling with insects, or worse. It's worse. They're spiders. Okay, so this is the spider situation. Smack them with the book and we'll find a water bottle as well from the last time. And we'll all die because, whoa, you know. Alright, it's day 5. Everyone gets food. Oh, we got soup this time. Right, everybody gets food and water. What was that? A rat? Rats are usually smaller than cats. And what's with the double-tailed? We can't let that thing get to our supplies. Let me ask you a question, Mr. Rat. What the hell are you doing here? We're discussing plans for our first meal that didn't feature tomato soup. When we heard the yells outside, we discovered they came from a small group of fringe survivors. They were a sorry sight, and we weren't surprised when they requested aid. They asked us to provide anything we could: water, food, or medical supplies. Right, under any other circumstances, I would have... Fuck. Okay, under any other circumstances, I would have said yes. But like, I've got a family, man. And I've got 4x4, like one for each person, right? And wait, she did bring back things. There were plenty of bottles of liquid in one of their wads. Peroxide or not, water is water. Beggars can be choosers. We got 2. One of the surviving hospital beds had a gas mask. Alright, so she did bring things. Alright, you know what? You do get the medkit. Alright, so I already used the medkit. And she did bring back 2 bottles of water. So let's just be nice. You know, if you're nice to people, maybe they're nice to you. Very optimistic thinking. That probably doesn't work. But it's pretty much better than nothing. Yeah, see? They gave us a freaking radio. That's what I'm talking about. Throw any ending my way that does not require cards and I'm good. You know what? Let's send out Timmy this time. Let's see if he can one up his sister. If he can bring back, you know, something like playing cards. Remember that time Mary Jane went out to scavenge supplies? When she got back, she had a wound on her forearm. Nothing serious, she claimed, but it looked something had bitten her. Now that injury is looking much worse. We fear it may be infected. We have to clean it up. Didn't I use the medkit on you? Why didn't you treat that with the medkit as well? I don't know, I'll just chop your arm off, cause Mary Jane got the wrong idea. When we brandished the axe, she tried to limp out of the bunker. Fortunately, she was too slow and we were able to explain our intentions before she ran off. Hitting the axe's blade allowed us to clean the wound and stop it from festering. Now it's up to her immune system to fight off the infection. We had to break our axe to do it, but she's looking better. You know what? She did bring back a gas mask. We didn't expect to get a phone call so soon after the atomic bomb drop, yet here we are. We can clearly hear the phone ringing outside. It must be the public phone booth on the other side of the street. Should be someone go answer it. You know what, Mary Jane? We used the medkit on you. We used an axe on you. You better give us something back, you know? Sure, you did bring medkit and water, but what? I mean the gas mask. But you wasted a medkit, so... One by one, you know? It's day 12. I'm pretty sure I fed them on day 10. Our patients were in thin. We thought it would be a good idea to take a quick look outside to see if there is any trouble in the area. As we were about to step out, a pair of animal eyes flashed in the darkness and their owners started growling in the most terrifying way. Really? We had only moments to decide what to do. Let me flashlight this person. We decided to check what's coming in with a flashlight. Guess what? It was a dog. The poor thing seemed so tired, so we let it stay with us for that night. The next morning we opened the door to let it out. It still hasn't returned. Hopefully it will come back later. Okay, so it was a dog. That's pretty neat. And where is... Oh, it is the government situation. Now the radio comes to use. Let's go. Yes. Progress. And Timmy's dead. Timmy is so dead. Every time I send out Timmy, he just dies on me. Ted and Dolores argue about everything lately. Today, a heated argument about who should empty out the bucket in the corner. Both of them swear it's not their turn. Somebody has to cave in and do it, but who? You know what, Ted, be a man. Be the freaking man. You should empty it out, not just this time, every single day. And hey, Timmy came back with a medkit, so I can't complain. Oh my god, I think he actually did get us a medkit. Did he? Did he? I mean, there is a medkit here, right? Right, first things first, everybody gets water and soup. Everybody gets water and soup, alright? Yesterday, during our charades, we learned that Mary Jane doesn't know how to spell anti-disestablishmentarianism, and it left Dolores sorely disappointed. She insists on home, or rather shelter, schooling Mary Jane a little. Sure, why not? But like, I really don't know who to use the medkit on. Let me not use it. Let me actually not use it. I'm just not gonna use it. Unless shelter school Mary Jane. That's gonna be pretty tough for Mary Jane, but hey. Alright, they're both still alive, and... should I send an injured Ted outside? He's probably gonna die. Let me send him out with, No, send him out empty-handed. If he gets something good, then he gets the medkit. That's how this shit works. It's been a while, don't know what's happening on the surface. We only had a chance learn a thing or two. Alright, let me turn that on. Hopefully it doesn't break. Scratching on the door could only mean one thing. Our dog friend is back. We raced to open the door, not considering it might have been a mutated beast. But luck smiled at us. The furry fellow seemed really tired and hungry. Should we feed him? Sure, give the dog some food. Cause why not? It's hard to keep track of time down here. We can't tell if it's night or day, sleeping patterns. These terrible light bulbs are not helping. Too bad we can't replace them. There's something they have to do about this. Wow, what is the medkit gonna do for you? I just want to see what it does. I want to see how creative you can get. I really want to see how creative you can get. Our first aid kit was well stocked with a variety of medical supplies, including a pack of sleeping pills. We never thought we would use them, but in these conditions it's the right thing to do. Also, it was a nice change from our usual diet of tomato soup. So you just used it for rest. Wait, it is day 20, so everybody gets food and water. And let's just use this. I'm not even gonna read it. I know that we should use it. Day 21, yo Ted, where you at? Ted, you dead yet? I did send him out very injured. We received a mysterious note today, politely requesting we share some supplies with the other survivors. We have no idea who it might be from. Whoever wrote this included a few words of encouragement, saying that we will be in some way rewarded for our generosity should we do it. You know, it sounds like a scam, and I only have 2 3/4 of soup. But you know, I'm willing to take the risk. I'm all for it. Sure, I am gonna be rewarded, right? People don't lie. What is lying? We were not rewarded. We were just scammed. They probably laughed at us. Mary Jane is pulling Timmy's hair and calling him a radioactive poopy butt, while Timmy is furiously kicking her shins, insisting she is a mutated booger. Madness. Nobody knows what set this fight off, but one of the kids must be right. Right? But which one? Dude, what the fuck are we worrying about right now? You know what? Timmy, you're right. Your sister is a mutated boogie whatever. Dad's back, and he brought a medkit. He did not bring a medkit, fuck. Government message incoming. We were disappointed to hear that it was not an evacuation date and plan, at least not yet. They said they need us to find a high point near our shelter and make some noise so we're easier to locate. Well, let's play the harmonica. We had planned to go to Niagara Falls and see those beautiful waterfalls. We never expected to get a waterfall of our very own in our shelter. Right now, it seems that half a dozen pipes burst and all the water is pouring out right now into our bunker. We need to save one of the supplies. The radio. Fuck the map. Genuinely, just fuck the map. We had a situation on our hands. There is a group approaching our shelter and they don't seem like the occasional friendly scavengers you run into, not at all. They look like they're out for blood. Or cans, probably cans. This is a terrible time for humanity. If canned soup is enough to turn us into monsters, anyway we need to defend ourselves. Now let me shoot this shit out of them. I'm just gonna shoot this shit out of them. Just badook dook. And at the same time, Dolores came back with a medkit, because she likes to bring medkits, right? We lost the gun and Dolores brought back nothing. The situation is getting worse every day. We can see the hunger and desperation in each other's eyes. We know a teacher from the local school rescued a bunch of kids when the bomb fell. We also know what kind of supplies are in the school shelter. As a part of the community, we helped stock it for an emergency, so technically they're ours, right? Should we reclaim them in our hour of need? I don't think we can afford to make enemies, but I don't think we can do anything else either. Let's try. Let's just at least give it a shot, right? We are now richer in supplies, but for some reason we don't feel very good about it. That's right, because you robbed a freaking school shelter. Let's just never mention this whole thing again. So we got 4 cans of soup, which is actually pretty freaking worth it. Let me feed Dolores, just an honor, you know? Open in the name of freedom, came out a shout from outside the door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves like that is planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open? You know what, yes, I have a freaking axe. Oh, I don't have an axe. Oh, fuck. I think they give us supplies though. Please? They gave us a freaking gun. Yo, the name of freaking freedom, right? Oh, they offered the cards for the day we were visited by a strange looking little man who introduced himself as a trader. He insisted his prices are so low that it's practically like cutting his own throat. The least we could do is take a look at his offer, although for some reason we don't really trust him. You don't really trust him, you say? I really want to do this because I need the playing cards more than ever, but then if there is a bug infestation we can't do shit, right? And we'll get sick. Mary Jane is so dead, by the way. I forgot that we had a daughter. A gang of thugs started banging on our door, ordering us to surrender and give up all of our supplies. How do we respond to these scumbags? You know, just use the lock. I never used the lock ever, so let me use it for this. The end. Dolores died, didn't she? Oh shit, Dolores is dead. So, we defended our home. Then it's been too long, we fear something bad has happened to her, to Mary Jane. If we only had a few drops of water. So I just forgot to feed Dolores or give her water. Wait, I don't even have water. So fuck, this has been a really sad video actually. One of the saddest that I've ever recorded. However, this is gonna do it for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.